continue to grow. Brent joins our Colby Banking Center after more than 13 years as a local lender. He holds a bachelor's degree in finance and has a background in plumbing. Visit with Brent Moss, Matt Smith, or me, J.L. Evans, at our Colby Banking Center today. Visit WSBKS.com for contact information. Western State Bank, continuing to invest in Northwest Kansas. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Colby Community College would like to honor the February Students of the Month at Colby High School. Students of the Month were nominated by teachers for displaying empathy, trying to understand others, and then showing their understanding. Month includes seniors Landon Kreitzer and Paige DeGood. Juniors Caleb Hill and Lexi Schrader. Sophomores Alan Madrid or Hegg and Logan Nolan. And freshmen Caleb Dixon and Anjali Valbuena. Once again, Colby Community College would like to honor the Students of the Month at Colby High School that were nominated by their teachers for displaying empathy.
Hola, soy Randy con Farmers and Merchants Bank of Colby. Nosotros siempre puede obtener un servicio amistosa y caras sonrientes para ayudarlos. Ofrecemos cuentas gratis, prestamos banco por internet y mucho más. Queremos invitarte a nuestro banco donde el proceso es rápido. 785-460-3321 con cualquier pregunta. Farmers and Merchants Bank, miembro FDIC.
Cornerstone Orthodontics wants to see you win this school year with an amazing smile. On the field, court, or in the classroom, wherever you are or whatever you are doing, where you want the confidence that straight, beautiful teeth can give you. Call our office today to set up a free consultation. We specialize in braces and Invisalign for children, teens, and adults. Visit cornerstoneorthodontics.com to learn more. Offices in Colby, Hayes, and Green Bay.
Now back to more Colby Eagle basketball on 100.3 The Ride with Jack Jones. Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride. At the half, 27-17 in favor of Goodland. As the two teams going through their warm-ups here before the start of the second half. And I'd like to thank our halftime sponsor, again, Cornerstone Ag, for your grain, storage, marketing, and handling needs. Talk about a crew with knowledge and expertise. It's the group at Cornerstone Ag. They bring you our halftime show tonight here on 100.3 The Ride. The Eagles and the Cowgirls in GWAC play. Again, Goodland up by 10 at the end of the first half. Both teams huddled up around their head coaches, Bill Bierman of the Cowgirls, Yancey Walker for the Eagles. Getting their final instructions and words of encouragement before we start half number 2 tonight. So Goodland makes their way back onto the floor. Again, it's Weeder, Bierman, Michek, Lehman, and Cure. Colby with their starting 5 back out on the floor. Flanagan, Nolan, Stanley, Barton, and Cheney. So Colby with it. Eagles will get it across midcourt. Stanley sets a screen, and again, here's one knocked loose. Cheney got a rebound opportunity and a chance at a lay-in, but missed it. A little hard that time. Goodland with the rebound again. Cowgirls have done an exceptional job setting up their defense at the top of the key tonight, and just playing that 1-3-1 zone defense and trapping the passes, and Colby has not had an answer. Ball knocked loose on the floor. Lehman ties it up for Goodland. Nolan in there for Colby. Jump ball favors Goodland. Cowgirls get it on the possession here in the hands of Haley Bierman. Bierman now underneath, and here's the lay-in up and good. And that is Olivia Lehman. Lehman with 6 points in the game now, 29-17. Goodland up by 12. This is their biggest lead of the contest. Colby with it. Left side, Flanagan to Stanley, to Logan Nolan for 3. Knocks it down. Logan Nolan with 10 points now in the game. And the Eagles have cut it to a 9-point ball game, 29-20. There's a three-pointer by Weeder. Answers on the other end. Colby quickly back up the floor. Stanley to Logan Nolan. Now to Flanagan. To Stanley, to Nolan. Inside. Spins, finds Stanley. It's tied up. Turnaround shot is up and no good, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul.
That's got to be either a block or a charge. I don't
Or what did we have?
know if it's a block, but something.
Glasses knocked off of Cheney. That's what they stopped play for. So Goodland will have it here. As Holzmeister checks in, and Cheney will come out for Colby.
You stay with her. You can switch this with up.
Finds Nolan. Flanagan fires it, and it's pulled down by Goodland, but a double on Telexa Weeder.
Next play. 12.
So Colby
Are we under? Man up. Stay man.
will have the basketball underneath their own bucket this time. Flanagan will inbound it for the Eagles.
Switch on that tee. There you go.
Looks, gets it in, it's stolen away. Michek cuts in front of the pass that time and gets the steal. So now Goodland back on the other end, and Michek's going to fire a three on the top left, misses badly, out of bounds to Colby. Eagles with a substitution here, and a Starbuck checking in. Flanagan coming out. Starbuck, Nolan, Holzmeister, Barton, and Stanley, the five on the floor. Colby with it. Holzmeister to Nolan, top of the key. Now to Starbuck at the free throw line. Back to Stanley underneath. Now back to Logan Nolan. Now to Starbuck. They're doing a better job of getting the ball to the free throw line, and that backside help side defense, that trapper, out of things there. It's allowed Colby to move the ball a little bit better here in the second half. They've made a nice adjustment there. Colby trying to pass one up top of the key, kicked by Goodland, and ends up out of bounds, but kicking will give it to Colby anyway. Goodland with substitution here. Jason Herenik checks into the ball game.